quick real-time update.
We tried to do this live. We don't have enough upload capacity, I think, to do this as a live. But we've been getting a lot of questions. Thank you so much for being concerned about us with Hurricane Dorian. Sorry, it's been a long couple of weeks actually.
Well, yeah, it has been. We've been tracking Dorian since the beginning, and particularly the last few days as the cone of uncertainty twisted towards Florida, where we've got family, and towards up the coast, where we are on Why Not.
So if you've been following the travel logs, you probably still have it in your frame of mind that we're just arriving to Savannah, coming up the coast.
That's a couple months out of date.
That was back in June. However, we are actually still in Savannah. Well, I mean, not right now, but the boat is.
Yeah, so we're back in Savannah. So if you're following the travel log videos, there'll be videos to come of us going up through Georgia and
We've already been up through Georgia.
Oh, yeah, okay. Through South Carolina to Charleston. We spend an amazing time in Charleston, and then we come back to Savannah for a couple reasons.
So my mother had some medical issues come up, and we've also had it in mind that for this hurricane season, we wanted to find a boatyard to attend to just general maintenance sort of stuff while we had a hurricane plan to go on the hard. And we found one in Savannah, so when my mother's medical stuff came up, that's the plan that we triggered. So we returned to Savannah and spent most of August actually in the van down in Florida with my mom.
But, you know, we knew the boat was someplace safe, and we just got back to the boat, and we were looking forward to a little bit of chill time before tackling a whole bunch of boat projects and actually probably going off on another van trip. But Dorian had other ideas, and basically as soon as we got back to the boatyard is letting us know that they're getting word from corporate that they have to pull all the boats out of the water and secure them on the hard, which is good. It's great that we have a plan for that, and now we're into evacuation mode. But, well, let's just get the boat out of the water, get the basics prep to live in the van. But then yesterday we got the alert of this is going to actually be a mandatory evacuation for everything east of I-95 on
in
basically
Georgia
and Carolinas
but
too.
that was our plan anyway. So anyway, short story made very long. Boat is pulled out on land in the Savannah area. We have come inland in the van, out of the cone, out of any of the impacts. So we're
except for the traffic impact.
Well, yes.
Yes.
But we have stayed close enough that we should be able to return. Now, presently along the Georgia coast, all the tracks have it staying well off the coast, so the major predicted impacts at this precise moment is tropical force winds and storm surge, and of course, hurricanes can also spin off tornadoes. So we're feeling pretty good about our situation, where we're at. We're feeling, I mean, optimistic, but we always are optimistic. We're mostly concerned about my mom, who has chosen to stay in Central Florida, and of course, the devastating reports coming out of the Bahamas right now as Dorian has stalled over.
Has it moving 0 miles an hour right now? I can just imagine that people have been sitting in the eye of a hurricane for over 24 hours now.
So the next 12 hours, as which direction and when Dorian decides to turn, will of course make or break it for a lot of folks along the East Coast and knowing exactly where are going to be the greatest impacts of this monster storm.
So we're very fortunate we have an escape pod. If it does wobble this way, we can get further west with ease. Unfortunately, Why Not is going to have to bear the brunt of it. We've got Why Not as secure as possible. We've got cameras running on board. So we can keep an eye from afar, which will help ease us that it's still upright and not floating away. But we're above the water line.
Sorry, campground noises.
Yes. We got a lovely state park we are at, so this is actually a perfect place to chill. And
So that's our update. If anything changes, we will come back and give you more of an update. We're of course nervous for everybody in the path, ourselves included, and wishing the best for everything. And then whatever happens.
Fingers, toes crossed, and all your well wishes are appreciated. We're getting so many of them via email and messenger. We figured we'd just a quick little update, so we'll go upload this video now.
All right, hopefully I can.